heard from her? She said she wasn't gonna show up? Not lately, not since last week, I think she was. All right, there's a couple minutes after, we'll get going. All right, being that it's 7 o'clock, we'll call the town board meeting to order. The fire exits are outside that door and at each end of the hall. There is a defibrillator located across the hall on the wall in case one is needed. We will start with the pledge of allegiance to the flag and a moment of silence for all deceased residents of Hamlin, especially Howard Reeser.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're going to continue with our invocation from Reverend Roberta Davis of Christ Chapel Wesleyan Church.
Good evening.
Good
to
evening.
everyone. So let's pray. Heavenly Father, we do thank you for the privilege of being here. And Lord, I lift the board up to you and just ask that as they make decisions for this town and the citizens of it, they use wisdom. And Lord, give them good insight, I think.
Also, Lord, I pray for those in this community that are in need of wisdom, do not so you provide them and all of these that they have to their lives. And Lord, as we go through this season, we just ask for blessing in this season. Help us to remember why we celebrate this season.
And Lord, as those are around, Lord, I pray you would to those
we continue to go as we lift up this community and everyone has a different spirit. Lord, as we serve you and honor and glorify you,
Thank you. Thank you.
Be careful driving home.
yeah, so far.
Well, sorry.
Okay, we will proceed with the roll call.
Earbutt.
Here.
Right.
Here.
Local. Here. Theater.
Here. Here. No, the public forum, if there's anybody who wants to. Nobody wants to address the board. Okay, then we will close the public forum. Head. Request a town board resolution to approve the regular town board meeting minutes of November 27, 2024.
So moved. Second.
Earbutt.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Local. Theater.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna change this next one a little bit till we find out about that Isaac Eaton bill. The payment, request town board resolution to approve the payment of bills from their respective funds, except for an Isaac Eating bill that we have to do more investigation on, but if it is okay, we are gonna approve, it will be approved to be paid.
So moved. Second.
Earbutt.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Local. Yes. Theater.
Yes.
Yes. Supervisor's monthly report acknowledged and filed with the clerk. requesting town board resolution to authorize the supervisor of the town of Hammond to sign contract number D014858 between the state of New York and the town of Hammond for the purpose of providing snow and ice control on state roads within the town of Hammond. This is contract extension one of 3 to 5 year extensions permitted on the original contract dated September 16, 2019. Annual payment to the town of Hammond by the state of New York for said services to be estimated at $185,750.29.
Do they raise the price that they give us every year, or,
They change their rates maybe, but no, it doesn't every year, but some years it does. They change, they do it, if they change their rates for mileage for the truck and stuff like that.
So moved.
Brumbault.
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Vogel. Gager.
Yes.
Hess.
Yes. Requesting town board resolution for approval of estimate by National Grid to upgrade all roadway and decorative roadway lighting fixtures, 199 within the town of Hammond to LED fixtures. Cost due before construction would be $3,443.99 due to National Grid, with estimated upgrade incentive due to town of Hammond upon completion of construction would be $11,010. Both costs and incentive fixtures to be finalized as complete inventory of all fixtures is compiled during construction.
They still haven't done all that yet, right? Because they were finding lights that didn't have what they knew was there.
There's probably a couple, but the only lights that they don't know is there is pretty much in the housing tracks.
Yeah.
Some of them that they haven't, that we're saying, they actually have their number on the light bulb. It's
It's all
number.
their inventory.
But their inventory is maybe a little screwed up, so, I mean, there won't be that many lights, and we're making good money over and above, so.
Second.
Brumbault.
Yes.
Vogel. Gager.
Yes.
Hess.
Yes.
When are they
We have to, I have to sign and approve it, but when they're actually gonna go out and do it, that's a whole other question. We've had some lights that have been out for at least 2 months that we've had reported and they haven't even fixed it, so. When are they gonna get around and put it back? Good question.
Is there a municipal solar grant?
I think that's what the 11,000 is. You get money back for upgrading. Town board resolution to make the following budget amendments to use ARPA money to pay for new HVAC system in library. Increase revenue account. L0599.00 fund balance, $36,645. Increased expense account, L7410.416, heat and AC expenses, $36,645. Well, no, these
Some
are,
of-
the ones that, different things.
So moved. Second.
Brumbault.
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Vogel. Gager.
Yes.
Hess.
Yes. And that one is half the bill. When we get the other half, ours, we have the library and friends of the library come in and talk, and we're gonna sit down and look at the budget and see how much they can pony up for the second half of this. Yeah, they hopefully, right. I don't know if it'll be the whole half of what's left or not, but we'll have a discussion. It'll be a good share for them. All right, request town board resolution to make, general budget amendment. Increase revenue account, A2300.00, other government, $3,400. Increased expense account, 1330.10, tax collection salary, $3,400. This is for the school I believe this is the school board stuff that
Yes.
Penny Joe and stuff gets paid by the
Right.
school board. It has to go into a general account, and then we have to move it to the.
Right,
Robot,
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Stover, Jaeger.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you guys, have you looked at the schedule yet? or- Everybody's,
Did you get, I didn't get a holiday.
It's up here, already.
Oh,
Yes.
There's a couple dates that were changed for the town board to accommodate the holidays for November and December, but Steve took over. Everything else is pretty much the same as normal.
and we still have Juneteenth, it's, if you wanna be here, otherwise you can take a floater or whatever. Okay, look at it, everybody, I'm not asking.
You guys are off that day.
People who wanna take it off, it's a, like the floater, the highway
Really?
department takes a floater too, if they wanna take it, by all means, take it. If you wanna stay here and work, then you take a floater when you want to, a different day.
The town clerk's office will be closed this fall.
Absolutely, and that's perfectly fine, we're not doing anything about it. The highway does it with all like President's Day and everything, because they can't take it anymore, so they take it as floaters.
Same with recreation, I think because there's no school, then they have to have the
Right.
recs and help.
Right. So,
Do you have a copy of the holiday schedule? Sure. I know you gave me one more than once this year. Sorry, I'm only sorry. Thanks.
I said, we're doing fine with China and everything, take a look at it before we approve it.
I'm just thrilled to
We
see
fixed Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving out here.
I looked at this, and that's one of the first things I checked.
Right,
I
that
was like,
was,
oh, cool.
I took care of you guys.
and that's always the,
The clerk's office asked me about that a couple weeks ago after the last meeting.
Right.
and We said we gotta
It's all
quit,
fresh-
we gotta
fresh in
quit.
everybody's mind.
It was fresh in their minds, we said, we gotta quit doing this.
We did the same thing for Christmas and New Year's too.
good.
Actually, Christmas was put earlier because the conservation board never does it that late in the year, they do it early in the year, so we got the people to pick their day.
Yeah.
Is our attorney all set?
Yeah, sorry.
No, okay. I know you looked at, you, that's okay.
I just noticed that I texted you and I never got
Oh, you started and didn't hit the send button?
I've done that, and then I'm like, why did they respond? And I look, I'm like,
Okay, requesting town board resolution for approval of the 2025 town board support boards and holiday schedule.
So, second.
Robot.
Yes.
Ray,
Yes.
Stover.
Yeah.
Jaeger.
Yes.
Bye.
Yes. Is there any other resolutions or anything?
I do want to do the library. Did you get one of these?
Yes.
So we got approval from, the parks to do it. We were waiting on that from, Albany, from the historic department, and it came through several times. And then there's a spot that I talked to Mike about, that's like a foot out of the right of way, so we would need approval from like the county DOT. It's a little driveway that goes into the camp. So if you're looking at the north side of Moscow, it is on the west side of that driveway. It's a good spot, it's close enough to the road where you can see it, that's what we wanted, but not in the right of way. And the guy from the Brockport Museum, we had Mike stake it out, he wanted to just see what the location was, and he thought it was fine. So this price, it's $1,910, that's for the sign, with the logo that I showed you guys, it's just the state with like a star where Hamlin is, and it'll say Hamlin, and then the verbiage that they had come up with from the Rockport Museum. And it's shipping, the post and shipping on the post.
So it's gonna say this federal camp site
Yeah.
of civilian conservation. Those numbers behind
The
it
numbers
saying
are
doesn't,
not there.
won't be
That's-
there, it's
no,
just for,
That's just,
Number-
they had to
number of
satisfy a
characters.
certain number of characters in order to get approval from
Okay.
the sign company.
okay. Any discussion about this? No questions or?
And I was thinking we could use ARPA.
Okay.
It's the state with just a star right on
No, but I mean, that's what you're calling the town of Hamlin logo, right?
it. Well, that's what
That's,
they're.
that's what they're calling the state with a star. Town board resolution to approve the Hamlin historical marker to be placed in front of the CCC camp down in Hospital Road.
Second. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know, he's been waiting, I think they're pretty ready to go, he just needs to give them the approval of everything ready, and ship it, and Mike said they can install it if anything. I didn't know if he had to wait till spring, if the ground got frozen, or how.
Town board resolution to pay $1,910 for the Hamlin historical marker out of, using ARPA funds.
For what?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
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 I think at some point we'll probably want to do like an unveiling of all the cool,
Wait, I don't wait for the spring time, so you can do it on unveiling instead of putting it up in the middle of the winter. And unveil that means everybody out there, we just pop those snow plows and that's going on.
Nothing is zoning, and then we have a.
I don't know.
So the library for this month, they did wall wreath craft program, wood painting craft sign program, story time with Santa, and they did the card making at the market. And then we're in the process of. Really nice job, and the contractors have been really responsible in making sure that every time we get done, they clean up it night, so, Christine's really happy with that.
And you have, that's your heat in the big part now, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
That's about it. Looking it up.
We had our Christmas celebration on Saturday. It was probably one of the slower ones we've had, but it was just a lot going on. But it was still nice, you know, we had drinks and food and thank you for the gingerbread houses, the kids like doing those.
Did you take any pictures of the houses? Oh.
I'll send it to you. What else? That's The Chamber of Commerce doesn't meet until January.
Good to see it. Yep, good to see it taking shape. All right.
Okay, let's see. So the VFW Santa, breakfast with Santa is gonna be on the 21st at 8 o'clock till 11. Kids are $4 and adults are $7. Fish fries are going pretty good. They slowed down the last couple, but that's probably stuff going on. We got the parking lot all striped, so you can see where you're parking now. We had the holiday with Lasagna dinner on the 2nd, and there were probably 20, 25 people there, so that's good. The seniors, the meetings, Christmas dinner is tomorrow. The bus that we were supposed to have from the sheriff's to go wrap presents got canceled last week. And the Thanksgiving dinner had 114 seniors, which is a pretty decent amount. Dinner tomorrow is at Chef's. The conservation, they working on a poster for fish recognition, and that'll be down, I think, at Sandy Creek and stuff, so. Next year, they'll be working on Yankee Creek and Area 1 in the spring. The December meeting was canceled, so we don't have it until January. We did talk a lot about the stocking. There's gonna be less stock in the Sandy Creek. Hilton Parma Fire District meetings tomorrow. Wednesday, I'll be bell ringing at Cops from 10 to 12 on Wednesday. And the ambulance report, they have the new cardiac monitors finally. They were supposed to be in August, and they finally just got them. However, the software needs to be uploaded, and that's taking a little bit of an issue. The coverage so far for the year was around 97%. They're having a lot of problems with the hospitals and the hold up and not getting out of there and getting back in time, but they're trying to work through it. Overall, Adam's trying to work on the numbers, so give me a new list of numbers compared to last year, costs and stuff like that. And that is about it.
Thank you.
I got a short report too. Hammond Morton Walker District, they've had 419 calls year to date. And on their radios, they've added 8 marine stations. And those stations are for communication with the Coast Guard. There was no planning board meeting, so. And farmland protection plan, I was hoping to have a updated draft. Well,
Code enforcement officer.
Okay, I promised you guys the November report. So we did 24 permits, from October 15th to November 12th. The cost we received was like almost $2,500, and the valuations went up over $804,000. So it was like 8 certificate of occupancy certificate of compliances, and we had 121 phone calls into the office. And then we go to the one for tonight, and we have, bless you, we had 12 permits issued from November till now. We received about a little over $14,000 in fees. Valuations were over $520,000. Everything else going down. We had 5 either certificate of occupancy or certificate of compliance issued, and we only had 109 phone calls in the office. We're ready for 2025, got the calendar up on the wall, so we're ready to get started in January. That's it for tonight.
Thank you. Town assessor.
This morning I had my last small claims hearing. We know it's very, very late, but they had an issue with the hearing officers this year. So, they are, like he said, I'd have a decision within 10 days. So it went well. I thought it went very, very well.
We received our trends from the state, and my trend was 10% for last year. So my equalization rate is probably going to drop. Along with everybody on the west side who just did reassessments. So that would be me, Chi-Li, Parma, Sweden, and Ogden. All 5 of us did reassessments last year, and we were told by the state that our trend for all of us was at least the 10%. So I'll know for sure what I'm gonna claim when I get my exact number. I've gotten 40 applicants for the part-time position in my office. And we still have another week that it's gonna be out there. I had picked some out and Cheryl had reviewed them with me, and there's about 7 of them that I'm gonna call. Steve told me to start calling now and setting up interviews now to start fielding them out, so I'm gonna do that. Postcards. So, we came up with a postcard, I think I sent it to all of you guys of what I wanna send out to everybody. It's mandated by the state that I have to send something. The only thing I didn't know is Colleen designed this actually for me. I told her what I needed. I noticed that on here, from what I got from the state, we have to add a deadline date of March 1st on here. But the cost of these are about, I figured out they have to go out to 2,700 properties. So, with that said, I have 3,500 properties, 2,700 have to receive them. I'm not sending them to commercial. I'm not sending them to any vacant land, obviously. No utilities, all those I took out. So the postcards for 6x4 are gonna be about $750 just for the postcards. I do have that money in my budget this year, so I'd like to use that out of my 24 budget and order them within the next week or two. The postage is a little bit different. That is 32 cents per each one. That would be $864. Steve said that could come out of the mailing, which would be next year. I want these to go out in mid-January. The law states 30 days before March 1st. If I target the middle of January, I know I'm not the requirement.
Yeah, that's, we don't know what postage, if it continues to climb. It's cut now.
Good point, yeah. So that's kind of discounted rate, that 32 cents. I mean, the postcards are small, they're 4x6. I just wish there was a different solution that we could do to save the town money instead of this, but I don't know what else to suggest. You know, unless we did a yearly newsletter.
Hopefully this year they won't cover up or.
Well, that's what I was gonna say, how to order them from the same place, different place.
Okay. You know what's doing us, this place we did my letters, not my postcards. Okay. So, and they changed it this year, so now it has to include veterans and disability. So it has to say any residents with a veteran or disabled, other than senior citizens. So every year they're expanding this. So it's a good education tool, I guess, to get out there. The other thing is, I think I mentioned it to Phil, Bob King reached out to me and another assessor and asked us to advise on the farmland protection program. So me and Lori from Riga will be helping with whatever they need with that. That's really it, that's all I got. I don't think I need a resolution, correct, to go ahead and, okay, perfect. Okay.
All right, thank you. Our deputy town clerk.
Not much from us right now, it's slow, just getting ready for next year.
Good.
Patty Jo's gonna be working the lower level.
Thank you. I've been busy. Last week I tried to help the recreation with our holiday thing for a lot of time last week. And
Kudos to Kaylee. That was
yeah,
quite a
that-
setup.
it went very good.
She did.
But our Sharon from our culture, thank you. Did a lot of planning and stuff too, and got a lot of volunteers and everything like that too. So she worked hard on this thing also. A lot of people worked hard on it, I can't say, just,
Yeah,
there's a lot of people who worked hard on it, it went over very well. I know the library had at least 228 people that went just to make cards, and I'll guarantee that we must have double or more of that. So, I mean, you're talking 400, maybe 500 people that came to the thing. Horse ride was a big,
that was a big,
he was full, he had to have kids for the last ride of the night, so he could stand up there to light our tree. He had to have kids sitting up with him on the seat when he was driving the horses, just to get them all in the wagon. So, that all went well. And we are gonna have our Santa Claus, what's it called? It's a meeting.
Story time with Santa.
Story time with Santa, thank you, Colleen, I appreciate that. Is this Saturday down to St. John's. So if people wanna come out, we'll go to that or whatever, but it's on the newsletter and everything too. And I've been busy also, we've been trying to discuss it, which I'm gonna discuss here, we're gonna have a little discussion about some stuff. Our computers and stuff like that. Been trying to work on things with that. We've been trying to get all the things done for the end of the year. Everything tidied up and everything, so. But that's my report, but like I said, then we're gonna go right into discussion, now I'm thinking of it. QuickBooks. It's been just a nightmare. They have, CD Tech, excuse me, 3 different things we could do. We either bought our own server that only 2 people could use, and they might just share something, a computer between them or something. I keep asking, I get a different answer all the time. But it would be like $7,100 the first year, and $4,600 every year after that. Plan 3 is to go online, QuickBooks Online, it's called. And that's the cheapest of them all. But then everybody would have to learn how to do QuickBooks Online, which I guess it's a different program, and I need to find out. They said, well, we can't get the reports that I need off of that. I go, okay, then why can't I get me to some computer tech to explain, why can't I get the same report that I get on a computer desktop, why can't I get it on a computer or online? I haven't gotten it yet. There is another thing that is like around 2,000 a year, I believe. I haven't got a firm answer on that either. It's for QuickBooks Enterprise, they call it. And that's what the girls want, so they don't have to learn something. It's just the same QuickBook, but it's something different. I haven't gotten a lot of final figures on that.
What's the difference between these and what they're using?
There's only 3 people who use it. The clerk's
From what I
office,
understand is the one that we're currently using is no longer supported. So they've been phasing it out, trying to get people to switch to the online version, which is like everything else in computers now, they want you to pay for like a subscription where you pay for it monthly. So they're not supporting it anymore, so it's gonna continue to have more and more problems.
Right. It will be gone in 5 years.
They're forcing you to do something.
They're forcing you
You gotta
to do
figure out what
something,
they're
right?
doing.
You can still, like I said, that 7,100 and the 4,600 every year after this first year. That's only good for 5 years. Then it's QuickBooks Desktop is gone.
So then, like the online version is a different version, so I don't know about the reports that like Megan may need or whatever, how that works, or maybe just training is needed, I'm not sure, I haven't been part of those.
I asked that question and how it is, I'm not sure. So I need to talk to a guru or find out why.
Is there another municipal?
that's what I was thinking, how in town we could probably.
Seems like it was, I saw an advertisement for it in the Our Towns magazine.
There is.
Software for municipality.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer your question too. Go ahead.
I think Megan and Patty Jo may have met with somebody or talked
They
to
talked to
somebody
somebody, they haven't met.
about that other program, and it's similar, and Patty Jo's heard from other towns that, just like any other computer program, it's good in some things and problems in other areas, so it's kind of whichever one kind of works better for
Williams
you.
is.
Yes, I think it is, I saw it,
Yes. They're supposed to come out and give us, or give the girls, not me, give the girls who use it a demonstration on what. It sounds like it would do a lot of stuff. It would do the dog stuff, it would do a whole bunch of things. Before we jump, I want a demonstration, and like I said, they can show the girls.
And a reference of other towns that are using it, so you could talk to somebody that's
There,
using it.
there are other towns in this area that use it. And to answer your question, we could, and other towns use QuickBooks too, so and I have asked Megan to contact other towns and get me more information so that we can make an informed decision and not just jump in.
Right. Are the courts using QuickBooks too? Or what are they?
I don't know what the court
I haven't
is.
heard about them using.
I mean, is this
QuickBooks, but
something we have to update for them too?
I don't know.
I don't know. I do not know what they use.
I know.
I don't know, you know?
I don't know, I think they have a state court program for fees and through that, I think it's a statewide program. that they
It
have. Don't
could be.
quote me on that, but I think that's what they do.
As long as you look, you know.
Yeah, but we gotta look soon. We gotta look fast, dude.
Megan is having the most problems.
Yeah, like every day.
That's shutting her down for like
She's
whole
on the
day.
phone like with them all the time.
So the clerk's office,
Possibly court.
Possibly the court, but it's
I don't think so.
Megan and Darlene use it. And, yeah, there's 3 people here that use it in the town hall. But we gotta do something. We need more information. I'm just letting you know, gotta do something, but we've gotta get more information. And they're supposed to be coming out, I think, this month. I don't know the exact date. They, Megan and Paige have been talking about it. Sometime this month, Williamson is gonna give a demonstration. And then we'll see. Yeah, you know. Then another thing, talking about this and CE Tech. Nope, we gotta do something with our computers and stuff. We have to get the screens that Paige will use from the assessor back to the assessor for when she does hire somebody.
It's an extra copy.
Yeah, to monitors, yeah, I said screens, I meant monitors.
Yeah, I think Patty Jo's computer needs to be updated, so they wanted to do the computer and her new screens at the same time.
Right, well, probably, it would make more sense to her computer and the monitors at the time. So, saying that, I have also got 3 different quotes from 3 different companies. I've had them for a few months. We kind of pushed it back right now, other things are going on. From different companies and stuff, we don't have to make a decision tonight on this either. I gotta get some more facts and figures from a couple companies, because they gave us quotes and they're going with the 30 days. So we got CE Tech that is charging us over $2,000 a month just for the town hall to be our IT company. And 438 or something like that for the highway department. So it's $2,500 a month in payment. Two places. We have another place that I haven't gotten a price, can't remember what the price of that was, and I'm not sure they ever gave me another place, which wasn't real good with them. Then another place gave us, that came out and talked to us. Gave us a lot of good prices, $736 a month. For watching out for the town hall.
That comes with highway probably door.
That, he has talked to these people, but I cannot tell him what to do with his computers. I don't know if he has gotten a price from them or not at all. I'm not sure.
It was a bundle, maybe we get better price on it.
Yeah, it was two separate organizations, but you might be right. But even 736 compared to over 2,000 is a huge saving. The only thing is that we do rent
like the server and a couple of other things are in that room from CE Tech. We were told by this other company, it's AYS. AYS. Not international. But anyways, that the rent that we're paying, you can buy that equipment, that server you can buy at least twice what we're paying in rent on that thing each year. We can buy 2 servers a year. So he said, you can buy your server, even if you had to replace it every year, you're still ahead. All that money. If you had to replace that thing every year, he said it should not burn out every year. So, and there's some other things, but it would cost us probably at least $10,000 to buy the equipment that we needed with this other company to upgrade. If we left CE Tech, give them back their equipment, buy our own equipment and have this other company. But you would save, because it's a lot for that, right? Yeah, but I mean, if you're looking at 10 months times 1,300, 13,000 and another, you'd be saving 14,000 a year just in IT fees with this other company over. So in case, I mean, we would pay back what we had to buy in 1 year. So I'm thinking about that company.
Had a lot of great support from CE Tech in the last year at least, what I heard.
Heard, I mean, I don't know, I can't speak for Tom or Tom, but they get good luck with them or.
I think it's like 50-50. Sometimes it's all right, and other times it's not. And other departments have less luck than our department, and have been very frustrated with response and actually getting through their problems.
Renting a server doesn't make any sense.
I guess you gotta compare contracts with.
We will, I gotta update them too.
As far as cybersecurity and all that stuff.
Saying all this, I can get a computer through CE Tech, have them come down here and give them to Katie Joe. Or I also talked to this other company that may wanna do business with, instead of CE Tech, and they'll still come down even without a contract. They'll come down and put a brand new computer in there, set a brand new computer up for us with those monitors that Katie Joe wants and stuff. They would do that for us, and I was thinking maybe I would go with them and see how they act and see what their service was like for setting up that one computer against what we're kind of used to. And then if they botch this one computer, maybe it's like, okay, that didn't go well, maybe I shouldn't go with this company, you know?
Will CE Tech support that computer though?
They'll support, even if I buy my own, we can buy our own computers and CE Tech will.
Because sometimes companies don't.
You're right. They'll charge us extra money to take care of it, because it's not their own, but they will support it. If they don't.
Higher CE Tech, we had a couple folks, and everyone came in and kind of gave a presentation to the board on what they're offering and stuff. I would kind of like them to do that again. I mean, I think it's a big decision. Our whole computer system is a pretty critical role for the town. So if they could come in and tell us what they're offering and give us like a comprehensive overview of their packages before we make a decision.
That's fine, it's gonna be a long meeting.
Steve,
They're at least half an hour to 45 minutes for each presentation, but with all the stuff they have to go over.
did Kaylee have Just Solutions come in?
Yes,
We worked with them together, both of us and Clarkson. They were fantastic. They would come in once a month and just sit, like they'd go to every office and see if you needed help with anything. They would go to the library, the highway, see if they needed anything, spend hours, and then if nobody needed anything, they would come back to the town hall and sit there and work on the computer, just in case we had questions throughout the day. But they gave us one full day a month. They were great, they really were. So,
they're one of my quotes.
I will tell you that my tech guy, my IT tech guy said, if you're gonna buy a computer, buy it now. Because the prices are gonna go skyrocket after the first of the year.
Right.
Yeah, so if you're gonna
kinda thinking about replacing Patty Joe's, it'd probably behoove you to do that before the first of the year.
Right, I mean, we'll do it within next week. Get it done, yes.
I think I've been told mine is on schedule.
Yours is on schedule,
Mine is too, I think,
yes.
my desktop.
I got the schedule, there's 6 of them on schedule.
By the end of the month, they'll all be going up there.
I'm good with that.
But yeah, we can, I mean, I can schedule a meeting, it's gonna be long meetings.
I mean, I don't think, you know, like, we need to go through any nitty-gritty detail, but I
Information-wise,
think
it'd be
an
good for
overview,
us.
it would be nice to know what, you know, what are you offering that, what are you offering, you know, in your own words.
Well, yeah, even just a
Yeah, like a
description.
brief overview, but maybe the opportunity.
description on a piece of paper for,
I can give you a description, I can give you their contracts or whatever they want. I can give you, I mean, I can give you all copies of what they said they're gonna do with it. What all they, that's not a problem. If you want,
Sometimes it's better just to call these other towns before you do that, 'cause that's just a sales pitch. At least then you gotta, like Liz said, you know, if they have a really good, you know, experience with that company.
Right.
All the other towns and what they're using, you gotta go by that.
a lot of bigger towns use their own IT people. I've called a few of them, you know, like Greece and Pittsburgh and stuff, so I just wanted to see what some of the bigger towns are doing. I think even Iowa has their own IT person. A lot of them do, they all use, or they got somebody that they hire to do their IT.
How about the library has their own.
But I think that's also library.
yeah, it's that part of the Monroe County.
That's
Library.
Monroe County.
Monroe County Library System.
No, they use a company that we use in the doctor's office, they work there.
But isn't that coming to the Monroe County Library System?
Maybe not.
I don't think so.
I thought it
Like,
was, but
it's
maybe
a-
not.
I don't know, the Monroe County Library System hires this one company to do for everyone, or together.
All right,
Yeah, we're not making decisions
yeah,
tonight.
Mr. Wood.
I'm just letting you know what's going on, that's all. To discuss it. Like I said, we're gonna have to replace Patty Joe's computer, get that done.
Did we order like all the computers before the end of the year, or need to be upgraded?
We had like $25,000 we budgeted this year to replace the computer, so.
Yeah, they're all gonna go up.
It might just be,
I can ask if there's gonna be a drastic increase.
I think it is after the first of the year.
It could very well be.
Because of the tariffs.
I wasn't told that yet. Another, yep. I'll ask a couple questions. I asked you guys also, Jennifer asked me to send a note out to all of you about the ARPA funds. Do any of you have any more ideas about what you may think that we could use it? Well, I didn't bring my sheet. I was gonna write a walk, but I looked down there, and I didn't really make it.
Well, do we have to have a contract in place by the end of the year?
Yes, well, no, not a contract. Not
Yeah,
even
have
close. I
It's
gotta
not saying what you're gonna use it for by the
Yeah.
end of the year. So if you know you're gonna use it for a splash pad, you have to say, we're gonna use this much money for a splash pad.
We just, but then, at the end of the year, if you didn't spend that much money, it's not, okay, you said you're gonna spend $50,000 and you didn't. No, that ain't gonna be it. You just gotta say, okay, I'm gonna spend this much for this much for that, and that.
You have to have it earmarked, just.
You got earmarked, that's all you gotta do.
Did you get that email from, I just sent it to you,
No.
but from MRB Group? Have to have a contract. Like, because if you don't have, the funds have to be obligated, meaning they must have placed an order for goods or services and or be under contract for goods or services. A simple budget resolution or other local act is not sufficient for the reclaim the funds. If we don't have a contract in hand by December 31st.
How much, we have like 200,000 now.
Yeah, they're going over 200,000. I haven't read that from the state yet, unless our MRV got something new. When did they send that?
I thought everyone got it, that's why I didn't forward it. I
Yeah,
assumed
yeah, we
everyone
didn't,
got
I
it.
never saw it, I never.
November 14th.
I never saw it.
I'll send it to you, Maureen. So the way I read this, we have to like have a contract.
I can look at the state, or you can call that one, but there's a thing that the state always does to check.
Definitely.
No, absolutely not that much money.
We need any more stuff for the ground, like data or something.
We can use stuff for the ground, yeah, I mean, with the soccer goals and stuff, I mean,
Say soccer goals was on the list.
no, not yet. I mean, we're always looking at like signs for the service members or whatever, the brackets. Rick has said the signs may be free, but the brackets that goes on the poles,
Oh, we need new flags. When I was at the fire pit.
a flag out here in our pole, we got it.
Yeah, we already have that.
What else?
You and I talked, so we talked about the, ceiling in the history. The truck for dog control, whether it needs to be retrofitted next year,
Oh,
to meet
yeah,
the
that's
new
right, for the
requirements, maybe you
New
can
requirement.
for that retrofitting, or if it can't be retrofitted, like, money towards the truck.
And I was wondering.
No, there hasn't been.
I don't think we should.
We've had a few people come into our office complaining because they want to be able to use strollers, walking through. Those are supposed to be walking and bikes. Have had like the people that wanna get some with their walkers or even with somebody with their wheelchair. So we've had a few people say that. I haven't had anybody say anything about running.
Well, the seniors didn't want it, that's,
The seniors don't want to walk anything.
I know.
I asked them,
It's
I asked them
probably-
if they wanted a walking trail around the gym. I don't want a walking trail.
No, it's more of the moms that are pushing the stroller and have the kid riding the bike. You can't do that on the big rocks. And that was what the original intention for the trail was for
And I
walking
think they
bikes.
also thought that noise was gonna go away from them or whatever. Who
And,
knows?
and they can also get more grants with it being labeled the walking and biking trail. Try to get more things added onto.
I mean, there's
the future.
playground equipment down at Scout Park, since the state didn't come through with that, then we could use it for too, I mean.
What about the jockey space?
Yeah, we just
Approved
ran it,
and
yeah,
getting
EFT,
under-
I know.
did she tell you there's also a grant coming from,
Lakeside.
yes. They got money.
And like I said, the ceiling inside the ceiling panels are falling down inside of the history center.
What about for the playground, like the area, I know you don't change.
Well, we could put money towards painting it or whatever, the playground.
Or like equipment, like where that, it's just nothing.
That
where it's
triangle
supposed to
thing is-
be
right.
Wheelchair accessible, like a wheelchair swing or something.
Right.
I'd love to see that playground get some shade structures and, but like, just those big, it's just so sunny there in the summertime, there's
I thought all I had to do would be earmarked. From reading the state, she's showing, MRB said it has to be, you have to have quotes, contracts.
How would we get that all?
It has to be, the federal says a similar transaction requiring payment, so. And it says you don't have to use the money until December 31st of 2026.
Right.
So, project description, timelines, or records of obligations making audits and compliance checks, challenging. So you wanna make sure you have timelines or records of obligations. So if you have something in place saying that you're gonna put the splash pad, I'm using splash pad,
That's fine.
in March of 2026, at least if you've got something saying that that's gonna, you know, you're gonna spend it then. Something that requires payment.
If you don't have to have a signed contract with them already.
Doesn't say, it says contract is one of them, but it also says.
It's just an estimate.
Or timeline of the plan, so I could have.
I thought our state rep went and said you didn't need a contract, but like I said, can email her or even talk to her again tomorrow.
A similar transaction requiring payment, so even an estimate, maybe that you approved an estimate that requires payment.
Like a down payment?
No, just requiring payment, so in other words, it's like a contract,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z, and then you're gonna pay me. And I'm gonna do Z, A, B, C, and then you're gonna pay me, so it's something that says you're requiring payment for it.
So we would have to know how much each thing is gonna cost.
Mm-hmm,
Most of the
Mhm.
estimates are only good for 30 days.
Right.
mm-hmm.
It's hard to get somebody
That's okay.
to put it out there.
I
You
think
have
at
to know
least
what
if
all of
we
those are costing.
could come up with enough estimates to cover what we have left.
Right.
Then change something.
So in other words, you're gonna buy, playground equipment at such and such a price, and it's not payable until delivery, you know.
As long as they send you an estimate.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that, Sandra. Baruch, or something like that, not Baruch, she's a,
Yeah, I'm like,
That is
something
it.
county lunch, yeah.
the Colorado, I'm sorry, but it's something, she's a state rep for this, so.
It's all private money. It's state here. It's
Yeah.
all private money.
I can make a phone call this week or whatever. See exactly what she says. If all we gotta get is estimates, we can start calling people and get
I was
estimates.
gonna say, if you need help getting quotes or whatever,
Right,
email us. If you have help you get some quotes.
right.
That's why I'm like, buy the computer, but like,
Yeah.
scoop it up now because,
Yeah, put it on.
or like, like, what, but like, the HVAC system in the library, we pay for it, and they
No, yeah, they, yeah.
Okay.
maybe we can pay the rest of it.
All right, you check into that. And yeah, then we'll just make some phone calls and get some estimates or quotes or whatever.
Well, if we need to buy like more gators or stuff like that, then we would.
Well, and she said like a dog truck too, right, but that's already written down on the other sheet of paper, I didn't
truck would cost them, that'd take about 50 grand on that.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do it for the state laws and
It's gotta go up refrigerated back to town.
heat and air, yeah.
Heat and air.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a little tight.
No,
So, that's all,
no,
you know,
absolutely not.
so I think.
Yep, they say, well, contact her and see if we can do it. They say. Is there anybody got any other discussion?
Can we use that money for like the grant, for what we're paying like MRG to give us renditions for new town hall?
Yes. I also wrote that down for like you can, for what we have to pay the G&G, our people about the, try and get a grant to do a study for the feasibility for the senior center. Right? You can use it for that. You could have used it for the water line and stuff, for doing that, but then we already paid them for that. That's what they've done. We got a wholesale call and make a phone call. I'm sure we need that money quick enough.
Oh, yeah. Especially we do it in truck.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, we'll look at,
Well, if you got that much money, why don't you order all your computers and don't use your budget anymore?
Right, it should be.
well,
Get
we can
those
do,
ordered.
right, I'll write that down and then we'll call about that too.
Yeah.
That's another thing we can call about, right.
Second.